Hello, my name is Jerry Mellum. I'm a senior planning analyst with Hennepin County. A lot of my work is working with people that use our services, providing information to them about county services. I appreciate the opportunity today to talk a little bit about three topics that are important for people to know. And I'm sorry I wasn't able to attend in person. I double booked myself, and I'm doing a person-centered thinking training for 2 days starting Thursday and Friday. Henry County has been offering community training since about 1997. We publish a booklet every 4 months at the location hennepin.us/CMTY for community support, hennepin.us/community support. If you go there, you can see the booklet. We encourage anybody to attend the trainings in person or through YouTube videos. You can learn about a number of topics listed here: supported decision making, vocational services, the It's Working program, which we'll talk a little bit about today, consumer support grant, family support grant, waiver reimagined, and trainings in other languages taught with an interpreter, one-to-one, either in person or through technology, as well as highlights on other community programs. You don't have to be a Hennepin County resident to attend these trainings or to sign up for the videos. We have funds available. It's really important we get this information out because if we don't use the funds, they go away. So person-centered planning funds are currently available through Hennepin County. Person-centered planning, which many of you know, is a process for selecting and organizing services and supports with a team of people that the person knows and trusts, that talks about their hopes and dreams and prioritizes ideas to ideally make those hopes and dreams a reality. There are many types of person-centered training types, including path, maps, picture of a life, personal futures planning, essential lives planning, and others. When you contract or work with a facilitator, they will help you to find the most appropriate type of planning method, either an abstract method or a more concrete method that'll meet your needs. It's always fun to talk about successes. Bob is a person that wanted to be a police officer during his person-centered training or plan, and people kind of thought, oh my gosh, he wants to be a police officer. I don't know what we can do. But a person in the team knew of a community liaison program through Minneapolis, and he participated in that program and participated in the training, and he is now a Minneapolis community liaison. He has a uniform, he has bright gloves, he has a flashlight, and he helps direct crowds during busy summer times during events in the summer. Sally is a transition age person with a disability that had a goal to attend college, and through her person-centered planning, she actually attended college in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The first year was remote, the second and third year were in person, and she wrote a blog about her experience. Sam is a person that lives in the western suburbs, and he started a cottage industry baking cookies and muffins for various parties or events, graduations, weddings, etc. Through person-centered planning, he used the It's Working program, which we'll talk about today, to fund an internet site that he developed and to rent a professional kitchen when he was needed. We also purchased some of his uniforms, and he's very successful. And there's a website that you can check that out. If you just Google Sammy Sweets, that will come up. There's different ways to access person-centered planning funds. You could contact your county case manager through Hennepin County, and they would complete a referral form and send it to myself. Or you can contact me directly, and I can give you a referral form to give to the case manager. This is targeted to folks who don't have waivered services. Currently, it's county funds for person-centered planning. However, if you do have waivered services, you can access person-centered planning funds through the service family counseling and training. And if you have consumer-directed community support through the waiver and you've maximized your budget, you can also access county funds for person-centered training. So there are several options available. Please contact me if you're interested, in getting started with person-centered planning. If you need a referral or need some names of people who are facilitators, if you'd like to access the funds, I can give you a referral form. My direct number is 763-360-9307, and my email address is just my name, jerry.mellum@hennepin.us. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about a program called It's Working. It's Working is a consumer-directed or a self-directed vocational program paid through Hennepin County funds. It is a creative self-directed plan that you write yourself with your team and to help you be supported in work. It's consumer-directed, so you hire the staff, you train the staff, you determine the rate of pay for the staff, you identify the services within the plan. And because it's county funded, it has maximum flexibility. We can do some very creative things. You just need to suggest those. It's a way for us to learn about creative supports for vocational services. We've used Uber and Lyft. Again, we rented professional kitchens. We've helped with internet costs and other kinds of things. The program is also unique because we begin working with people at age 14 through adulthood. And they're people that have developmental disabilities or related conditions. They have a developmental disabilities case manager, but they do not have waivered services. This is not a program for folks that have waivered services. Again, if you have a developmental disabilities case manager, you don't have a waiver, you're a person who's interested in directing your own services and writing your own plan in a self-directed manner. The plan is approved by a committee of county staff, and it's focused on ages 14 through adulthood. Staff would pass a background check and follow all Department of Labor regulations. Here's some ideas of what people have been doing so far. We have a person that's working for FedEx in the western suburbs, and he uses Lyft to get to his job because his job is after 5 o'clock when all the transportation services are gone. We also have a person working at the Italian ice shop in Bloomington being mentored by a staff person who is helping and assisting him. We have a person that started at the library, and they are trained at the library one summer, and they're working as an employee at the library the next summer. We have funded services through Bethel College and Bethany University and MICC as well, Minnesota Independence College and Community. We have a person working at the University of Minnesota working with people with disabilities designing computer games. They have a relationship with Microsoft. We have people working at grocery stores packaging groceries for delivery. A person working at the Dairy Freeze on the High Bridge in St. Paul, and several micro businesses. We give people an individualized budget. They actually determine the budget based on their plan, and the committee would approve it based on it being reasonable to support their goals and objectives. The funds can be used for staffing, goods, work supports, work recruitment, job support, licensed and non-licensed services, and discovery as well, or a discovery process. In the plan, we would have the person include their name, address, social worker's name, address, medical assistance number, and the range of pay is generally $15.25 to $19 an hour. We would describe in the plan how they are going to use the funds and let the county know how they'll measure the goals and objectives within the plan. The advantages are that it's consumer directed, so that you are the manager, you're the boss, you hire and train the staff. It's also county funded, and so there's a lot of flexibility in the funding since it's not mandated through the federal government or the state government. It's really a smaller group of people. You write the job description for each staff and determine how many staff you need within the budget, and the people are hired directly by you through a financial management service. The allowable expenses we mentioned a little bit before are those related to vocational activity and employment, staffing, transportation, exploration processes, services and supports that are over and above natural or normal cost of supporting a person without a disability, uniforms, internet development, goods, and other support work, other things that support work. The budget is determined by the plan. The committee reviews the plan and based on the merits of the plan would approve the budget that's suggested. We work with a financial management service. In this case, the provider is Orion. They're a financial management service and they work as a liaison between the Department of Labor and the person receiving services, who's the employer. They help them establish a federal and state workers' compensation number and an employee identification number. They provide a monthly report of spending so you know if you've overspent or underspent. They deposit the payroll for the individuals, for the employees in their account electronically, and also provide a W-2 for them. So the financial management service is important because they bill for the services through the county. Some steps to get started. The person attends a training, they write the plan, they complete the plan and submit it to the county. The committee approves the plan and notifies the person and the financial management service. The services are authorized and generated. The financial management services submit the budget. The county authorizes the plan and the budget, and services begin. They're monitored and evaluated and continue ongoing until the next year. The plans go from January through December. The person must attend an informational session. They develop the plan. They work with a financial management company. They arrange for purchases and supports in the plan. They monitor the health and safety plan and monitor the budget. They also submit the expenses in a timely manner as directed by the Financial Management Service. They follow Department of Labor regulations. They identify the county, let the county know of any changes in the plan, and they write the job descriptions for staff and determine. Regarding staffing, a person may hire who they wish within some guidelines. The person using services becomes the employer. Currently, under the It's Working program, we're not able to hire a parent of a child less than 18, but staff could be other qualified relatives or professionals that they would recruit. Things to keep in mind: that we need to follow Department of Labor regulations. We need to only purchase approved items. We get pre-approved before making additional purchases. We don't want to pre-sign timesheets. We don't want to overlap staffing. We want to turn in appropriate receipts within the month so we can manage the spending. And we don't want to make purchases beyond the plan's spend dates. To get started, all you have to do is contact your case manager for more information and have them complete a referral. The referrals would be sent to myself, Jerry Mellum, and I would forward it on to our committee for approval. We would set up an orientation with the family and the person and some training as they begin to write the plan. My email is jerry.mellum@hennepin.us, and my number is 763-360-9307. I encourage you to let people know about this really exciting program, and I thank you for your time today.